Good morning, class. The last time we did look at variance for ungrouped frequency distribution table. In fact, it was even raw data as well. Now, if we have data with corresponding frequencies attached, whether in this form or in continuous form, whatever, the formula for finding the variance is given as summation f multiplying the square of the difference of each entry and the mean divided by the total number of elements when we are dealing with population variance. But if it is sample variance, then it goes by this formula, where it's only f, the frequency that has been attached to the old formula. That is it. Now, we can also use this formula to find the variance when it is also population. Fixi squared. Thus, you multiply the corresponding frequency by the square of the element or the entry, divide by the total number minus the square of the mean. This can easily be done. So let's take an example and solve using maybe the top one. I think since we have already dealt with when there is no frequency attached, by doing only one of them, it will guide you to answer the others. And from time to time, we'll be also answering those ones. Now, let's take this one. Say ages. Ages of students in the class. Say JHS 3. We can get 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Say we have frequency 1, 2, 3, 6, 1. What we need to find first is the mean, as we are all aware. So let's do a vertical table. The vertical table here, we have our xi's, which is the ages. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have the frequencies corresponding to each of the ages. So we have the frequencies corresponding to each of the ages as 1 corresponding to 12, 2 corresponding to 13, 3 corresponding to 14, 6 corresponding to 15, and then 1 corresponding to 16. To find the mean, x bar is summation fx over summation f. So let's look at summation f. When we sum all this, what do we get? 3, 6, 12, 13. Now let's look at fx, fixi. We multiply, we get 12, 26, 42, 90, 16. Let's sum them. 2 plus this 8, 10, 16, 6, remaining 1. 2, 4, 8, 17, 18. 186. Let's find, therefore, our mean. Our mean x bar is going to be 186 over 13. And what do we get? 186 over 13. Give us 14.31. That is our mean. We are therefore going to use this mean to subtract from each entry. So our next column is going to be xi minus x bar. Then we get to xi minus x bar squared. And finally, xi minus x bar squared times f. Or let me write the f first. Fi xi minus x bar squared. So let's look at it. We are subtracting 14.31 from each of the entry. We will get negative 2.31, negative 1.31, negative 0.31. We subtract it from 15. We get 0.69. We subtract it from 16 and we get 1.69. So let's square each of them. Minus 2.31 is going to give us 5.3361. Now minus 1.31 squared (1.7161). Minus 0.31 squared is 0.0961. Now 0.69 is going to give us 0.4761. And then 1.69 squared is going to give us 2.8561. $2.8561. Okay. Now, let's try and then multiply each one by its frequency. So 5.336 multiplied by 1 is 5.3361. 2 multiply 1.7162. 2 multiplies 1, 2. 2 multiplies 6, 12. You write 2 remaining 1. 2 multiplies 1, 2 plus the 1, 3. 2 multiplies 7, 14. 4 remaining 1. 2 multiplies 1, you get 2 plus the 1, 3. Now 3 multiplies 1, 3. 3 multiplies 6, you get 18. 8 remaining 1. 3 multiplies 9, 27 plus 1, 28 remaining 2. 3 multiplies, so remaining 2, that 2 comes, and then 0. Okay, now 6 multiplies 1, you get 6. 6 multiplies 6, 36. 6 remaining 3. 6 multiplies 7, 42 plus 3, 45 remaining 4. 6 multiplies 4, we get 24 plus 4, 28. So we have 2 point that. 1 multiplies 2.8561 will give us 2.8561. Let's sum this because that is what we are interested in. 1 plus 2, 3, 6, 12, 13. 3, remaining 1. Plus the 6, 7, 9, 17, 23. Plus 6, 29, 9, remaining 2. Plus 3, 5. Plus 3, 8. Plus 8, 16. Plus 5, 21. Plus another 5, 26. 6, remaining 2. Plus 3, 5. Plus 4, 9. Plus 2, 11. Plus 8, 19. Plus 8, 27. 7, remaining 2. 2 adds to 5, 7, 10, 14. So we get 14.7693. We therefore, from our formula, let me clean the mean. From our formula, the variance is given a summation of this, which is 14.7693 divided by the total number of frequency, or the total frequency, and represent the total frequency. And in that case, we are going to get the total frequency as what? 13. That is what we had, 13. So let's find. Okay, I'm using my calculator, which is 14 points. My calculator says 14.7693 divided by 13 equal to 1.136. You see that they are very close, and therefore that is the variance. One thing that we should also understand is that, as we said, variance is the square of the standard deviation. In fact, the standard deviation is the best, so far as these are concerned, to show us how they are varied from each other. So the standard deviation can be given as square roots. In fact, the standard deviation is simply the square root of the variance, or the square roots of the s squared. So the standard deviation can be given as square roots of summation xi minus x bar squared over n. It can also be given as square roots summation xi minus x bar all squared over n minus 1. The standard deviation can also be given as square roots of summation fi xi minus x bar all squared over n, or over n minus 1, whatever be the variance we could find. Or it can also be given as summation square root of summation fi xi minus x bar all squared over n minus 1. It can also be given as square root of summation fi xi squared over n minus x bar all squared. All these are formulas for finding the standard deviation. So far as you're able to find the variance, you'll be able to find the standard deviation. Thank you very much.